Lots of water up here today. That's really cool. Could have driven a little farther up this four-wheel drive road here, and that was my plan. But there's a sketchy place back there, and since it's so wet, it's hard to get traction. Kind of needed a spotter, so I parked, and I came here to hike anyway, so that's what I'm doing. It is a super beautiful day. I'm almost to the end of the 4x4 trail, which I could have easily made it all the way up, and I just gave it another shot a little bit. There's a couple of trucks down there you can maybe see, and then you can just barely see the top of two right up there below that snow to the right a little bit. So I'm just guessing, but I think that ridge way up there, right up there, is the ridge between the two peaks. So here in a couple hours I should be making my way across that ridge. Alright, a couple of vehicles made it all the way up to the top. I've actually been up here a few years ago to this point. I think it's about 12,800 feet. Pretty cool place to take your car. And I could have driven to right there and saved me an hour and about 15 minutes. Now the real climbing begins. You might be able to make out some climbers right up there to the right of that snow, right about, oops, there. And I gotta get there. All right, I'm almost to the top of this ridge where I pointed out the climbers earlier. And now you can really see what's ahead of you. There's the peak way up there. I don't know if you can tell, but right in there, there's a couple of climbers. Oh, I think I see somebody standing on the summit. I don't know if you can make that out from here or not. But yeah, there's somebody definitely up on the summit. Okay, there goes some climbers right down there. Here comes some more up there on the top of that little peak there. Well above 14,000 feet here where I'm at. And, the trail kind of turns even more vertical. So, here I am at probably the toughest part of this climb, but as you can see, it's quite vertical. So, here we go. Okay. Oh man. About 14,265. I'm topping out on my first 14er in the Elks. Whew. A great climb. I feel really good. I took, let's see here. Oh, if I can add here, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just a simple addition gets hard at 14,000 feet. I started at 6:35 and it's 9:35. At any rate, here I am, summit of Mount Castle. Think about this for a second. Over there is Conundrum, and so I'm not going to dilly-dally since I feel good. And look at the skies, they're beautiful. I am going to just take a quick pause here to look on the other side, see what's going on. Beautiful mountains over here in the Elk Range. I've got to go down this side. Here's the tricky part. I got to go all the way down there and then all the way back up. And then I got to turn around and come all the way back up to here to go down the way I came. Hope to get over there within an hour. And then turn around and come back up. You can see the trail down there. That's pretty cool. That's where I was earlier. And it's a great mountain. Onward and upward. Well, downward first. Okay, I've just about gone down all I've got to go down between these two peaks. I'm right at the kind of low point of the saddle. And now it starts going back up again. I don't think that's the true summit right up there, but it's not too far past that. Almost to the top of Conundrum, I think. I'm in a spot where there's no wind. The sun is nice and warm. This rock provided a perfect seat. And the view's not too bad. I don't know if you can hear the rocks tumbling down over there, but some rocks tumbling down the slope. I can't really see where it's going. You can just barely hear them, but whew, man, still got this summit to make, which is up a little higher than this. And wow, something big is sliding down there. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Oh, I see it right there below. It's not as big as I thought it was. When you hear the mountain sliding around, it's always kind of unnerving. Can hear some more rocks tumbling now. Oh, there's some people down there, right down there. That's the shortcut, but I'm not going to take it. That's too much. It's too slick and too steep and too crazy and too much loose rock. It would be a nice shortcut to just go down there, but the safest route by far is up to the top of Conundrum again, or Castle rather, and then back the way I came. So it's still my plan. There's some more people right over here heading down the shortcut. I guess that's more of the shortcut right there, but I don't think it looks too great. Here we are, nice little ridge. I guess there's a couple of summits up here on this peak. I think it's all about the same elevation. Some of the harder peaks with the elks over there. The Maroon Bells right there. Behind them is Snowmass, those two peaks over there, if you can see that. And then Capitol, one of the toughest mountains to climb in Colorado, is way over there in the distance. It's beautiful up here. Walking the ridge, 14,000 feet. Well, here I am on the true summit of Conundrum. This is a lot of down and up in this climb. Not only did I go up that, and then down that, and then up that, and then down that, and then up to here. Oh, the climbing's not over. Gotta go down that, up that, down there, up to there, and then all the way around to the bottom there. And you can see the trail really good that I could have driven up most of the way. But I could have easily gotten down there where those three cars are. Well, all the way up to the top, really. See a couple of cars down there. But I guess that kind of takes some of the fun away from mountain climbing when you're driving up most of them. So I've got a pretty long way to go to get back to the summit over there of Castle. And then down all the way down that ridge. Down those switchbacks down there, pass through that snow, through that loose stuff down there, and then I guess a mile and a half or two down the 4x4 road there, which will be easy hiking. Of course, that's where I twisted my knee a couple weeks ago on Snuffles, was on a 4x4 road that shouldn't have been that bad, so I have to be very careful. The knee's done really well today, so I'm excited about that. And excited to have two summits today, and I guess I'm about to have a third because I got to re-summit Castle, although that doesn't really count, I don't think. Well, sometimes doing the thing you know is right is the hard thing. That is not looking like I want to climb that right now. Getting pretty tired, and there's the shortcut. Doesn't look too bad to start off with, but then it just kind of drops off. And all these rocks are loose, and I don't want to take a chance on some rocks coming down on top of me, so Just gotta buck up, I guess, and get up there to the top of that mountain. Beautiful stream coming down the mountain there. I'm going down the four-wheel road here. Seems to be endless. I hope it's coming to an end pretty soon because I'm tired. I'm not enjoying this very much at the moment. Once I get to those trees, I think I have another 10 minutes to hike and I'll be done. Waterfalls and water in the mountains always amaze me. There's hardly any snow up there at all, but that water is just running like crazy. I'm not for sure where it comes from. And but I do know that it's beautiful. Love to get over there and get in it and put my feet in it. That'd feel great right now. So off to the car. Castle and Conundrum done. Whew, what a day. Alright, well, thanks for coming along with me. If you enjoyed the trip, think about making a donation to help the kids.